Hey friends, have you ever told yourself, I deserve to keep this house? Maybe because you put in the time, the sacrifices, the loyalty. Maybe because walking away feels like losing twice. Yeah, I hear this all the time, and if I'm honest, it was really me too. Let me tell you about a recent client of mine. Let's call her Susie. Her story might feel a little familiar. Susie was in her second marriage. Her husband was successful, older. He had convinced her to have another baby. So she built a home and a life around that dream. And then she found out that he wasn't faithful. It was really heartbreaking and devastating for Susie. So when divorce finally became a reality, keeping the house, well, that felt like the one thing she could control. In the notes on my calendar invite, it said, I deserve to keep it. Have you ever felt that way? Like the house is proof that everything you gave meant something. I remember feeling like that too. So when Susie and I met, she was very clear. She wanted to keep the house. And I get it, because sometimes it feels like keeping the home means keeping some piece of your dignity or your identity. So we started digging in and we ran all the numbers. Yes, she could technically afford it, but just barely. It was a big expense and a very high maintenance. This house had a pool and a lot of maintenance to it. It was one of those houses that eats up your paycheck before it even hits your account. And then she had older children already, so they spoke up and they told her mom, this house is too much, you're gonna get stuck. And let me tell you, Susie really wrestled with this, because when your heart says stay and your head says run, it's not really a simple decision. We talked, we mapped it all out, we looked at what it meant to stay versus what she could do if she'd let it go. And slowly she started to shift. And over the months, she really realized that keeping the house was going to really drain her. She didn't want to be house poor. She didn't want to be drained, stressed, or stuck just to say I kept it. She wanted to be free, and maybe that's kind of where you are too. So let's fast forward to today. Susie and I sat down just last week. She's officially divorced, so yeah, going from Mrs. to Ms. is a big deal. They sold the house, or they're selling it, and with her portion of the equity, she's going to pay off all of her debt, every last bit of it. And she still has enough for a solid down payment and closing costs and a cushion for herself. Even better, she's not just buying whatever she can get. She's picking a place that fits her new life. A beautiful home for her and her son, a fresh start with room to breathe, grow, and enjoy. She said to me, I feel really excited. I'm not stuck. I'm starting something new. And she was super grateful that we had had that conversation. I got goosebumps every time I think about it, because that's the kind of win I want for every single one of my clients. And maybe that's what you need too. If you're holding on so tightly to the idea of keeping the house, you need to ask yourself, is it really what I want or just what I thought I needed? It's okay to change your mind. It's okay to choose peace over pride. In the next video, I'm going to break down the top 5 financial traps keeping the house and how to avoid them. So trust me, you won't want to miss this one. If you need someone to talk to or walk through it, I've been there. I'm here for you. You don't have to do this alone. Please like and subscribe, and we'll get you to the other side and beyond.